Expanse.
I'm Mark. I'm one of the exec producers, and the guys who read the books and said, "Wow, this should be a show." And here we are. So,
can you elaborate on that slightly? It's a cool book. Good show.
Yeah.
No, a handful of people we had worked with before, Jason Brown and Sean Daniel. They said, "Hey, we have a book we just read. Read it." It's kind of like, and I read the back and said, "Oh, LA Confidential, the fusion drives on the back of the book." I was like, I'm already in. So I read the book in like 3 days and just was like, this should be a show, because it covers the part of science fiction that I always felt was massively overlooked in the genre, which was, the early colonization, the kind of the American railroad version of the story, which is when technology allowed us to get off the planet. What happened? How did we went to the moon? We went to Mars. We went to the asteroid belt. Things happen over a couple hundred years. What's that story? Sci-fi jumps over that and gets right to technology, and we have hyperdrive, and we're already hanging out with aliens, and things are kind of way far along. What happened to the story? How we got there, and that's what the Expanse was doing. And we hadn't. It's the story we always wanted to see in the genre, and the books nailed it. And it was like, this is the story we feel like should be told in sci-fi, because it hasn't been. Not definitively anyway. I mean, everybody sees it in the Ridley Scott movie, like an alien or whatever. You got the guys in the engine room. You're like, oh, I want to see more of that kind of those people, the workers, the grunt people, the blue collar people who make all this possible. And you read the books, like that's what the whole show is about, as opposed to little slivers of it. So I just wanted to fill that niche in the genre that we thought was massively underserved.
Was it tough to adapt though? To look at the books and say, okay, now this somehow has to be turned into a
Yeah, well, they're real cinematic writers. They've done a lot of fantastic structural work for us. Our job was to then say, this works in a book, but it doesn't work in the characters are all kind of friendly in the book. They kind of know each other. They're kind of used to each other's idiosyncrasies. That we're like, no, there's no conflict there. We backed it up. Or we made a choice to have them be a little. They're discovering each other as we're discovering. They're getting to know each other through a crisis. They haven't been friends for years and years. And so we get to watch them grow to a real team and a real crew, instead of having it be a given. Those are big changes, but they don't change the story, they just change how you tell it. So that was most of the adaptation. But the guys gave us an embarrassment of riches in terms of what is the story and what happens and the intersection of things. A lot of great work was, a lot of adaptations were like, okay, I got to start from zero, figure out what this is. This was much further along on the page, so we thank them for that.
Season 1 ended with Earth and Mars on the brink of a war thanks to a conspiracy.
Yeah.
And Holden, and his crew finally meet up with Miller.
Yeah.
What can you tease going into Season 2 that fans can expect?
Yeah, well, basically we've been waiting for that collision. The sort of the idealist and the cynic, finally coming together. They both came to the conspiracy from different angles. Now they've met, and together the idea is they can use their different information, their different skill sets to get to the heart of this conspiracy. In terms of everything, the kind of a lot of mystery in the first season. Who's doing it? Why are they doing it? Fake wars. Using nationalism to start people fighting over. There's a third thing going on that has nothing to do with either nation, but they're using the hatred of the nations to smokescreen what they're doing. So we're going to find out what that is, who that is, what are the forces in play. And like with any new technology, whoever possesses it kind of gets to tell everyone else how the solar system is going to be run. So as much much as everyone's suspicious of who's doing it, everybody also wants it. So we're gonna like triple down on the Earth-Mars conflict in terms of how the introduction of something new technologically changes the whole power structure between them immediately. And if the belters, the sort of the fringe, people without political power, they get it, they suddenly became equal players to the superpowers. So there's a lot riding on what this technology is and what it can do.
Are we going to Mars this season?
Yeah, we do get to Mars, and there's a tremendous amount of Mars coming in the future seasons of the show and the books, but we definitely get there now, and we get a huge perspective of their government, their point of view. Bobby Draper is sort of the face of a Martian soldier, and we're going to learn, as much about Mars through her eyes as anybody else. But it's time to we have a bigger perspective, big Delta perspective, and now the season's really about getting Mars into the game, in the story, so that you can understand where they're coming from and what drives them. So, and we kind of like there's no bad guys in the show. Everybody thinks they're doing what they have to their people. I mean, there's no arch villain. Even the people playing with new technology think they might be saving the universe, not destroying it. So everybody thinks they've got a valid perspective on what they're doing, which I think is more interesting than having the bad guy.
Going forward, is the story going to veer from the book a bit, or is it going to stick more closely to the source material?
It sticks very close, and then we use what's there differently. Sometimes the books there's less conflict, and we create more conflict by having people be less sympathetic towards each other early on. But in terms of if we were describing the plot to you, it would sound very much what's in the books. We like sticking close to that, but how it's told, bringing the novellas in that the guys have written that have backstories on things, side characters that are not really in the novels. We'll bring all that together in ways that are not in the book, so it's all in the Expanse universe, especially the novellas. Those are beautifully written, and they are such great stories, and they deserve to be told, so we find ways to weave those in. They kind of invade the structure of the novels, but they're completely related, and they're too good to not tell those stories, so we're finding ways to get them in there. And usually it's these side characters. You get one mention in the book, then they write a whole novella about that guy, and you're like, oh, we have to bring this in. So we make it part of them as if it was in the book.
At the end of the season, we got a good look at, I don't know what the official name is, the organism.
Yeah, the
proto-molecule. We've got a tease of it in the beginning in the pilot, and then once they aborted Anubis, and then at the ending of the season, we saw it take a human-like form. How much more are we going to learn about it in season 2?
Yeah, it's pretty much the driving force behind season 2. What is this thing? Even in the books, it takes quite a while to understand, as it would. What is it? We're sort of the monkeys around the monolith now. In 2001, there's this thing, and we don't understand what its powers are. Why is it here? What is it capable of? Is it a weapon? Is it a tool? Is it alive? All these questions. We're going to basically get to the heart of what this thing is and start, getting through the layers of what it actually does and why it's here. So it is pretty much, the whole season is based around that question, and we'll get tons of answers. I mean, the first season was just getting it out of the bag, and now we can't, we did, it's out of the bag, now it's time. But it also keeps changing, it keeps on. What it is by nature is something that keeps on evolving, so we're trying to learn what it is as it's changing. It's hard to even study because it keeps on fulfilling whatever its destiny is, and we have to strap on and kind of go for the ride with that. But it's one of the joys of the books is you don't instantly understand what the proto-molecule is, why it's here. You have to kind of wonder with the carriage of what it is. That's really cool. So we didn't want to burn through that quickly.
Yeah.
Keep that going.
Is there a...
I'm sorry, we just have to cut this.
Yeah. Okay.
Great guys. I didn't even want to jump into it.
One more. Just about the way it was shot. I mean, it's so different. The style of it, the style of the character. What was your influence? How did that come about? When I saw it, I thought this is better than the last one. This is actually different.
Well, thank you. No, our cinematographer, Jeremy Benning, is here. He's the mastermind of creating a look. We wanted to create a look that if you saw a still from the show, you know the dark show. And it was obviously influenced by the great Ridley Scott, films that kind of get to a darker, grittier, kind of more real place with how the show looks and how it feels. And that was always part of the design. And then Jeremy took it and made it real and brought it. But he's mostly influenced. We didn't want to rip off Ridley Scott because it's so iconic. We wanted to take that kind of grandeur and then take it to a place that grounded it. So it was very much a hope that it would have that impact. So